This time we're going to take a look at this athlete running. I actually did a breakdown of his running before, however this time he is running uphill at a slight incline. This is important to consider as uphill running impacts the way you run. So this time I will talk about some key differences on running mechanics as you run uphill. The first thing we'll look at is the step rate. Taking a look at this clip, it seems there to be around 195 steps per minute. This may seem a little high, but one characteristic of uphill running is that it actually forces you to run at a higher step rate than if you were on level ground. The next thing we will look at is the landing. Here he lands more around the mid to forefoot area. When running uphill, people tend to land closer to the forefoot area than they typically would. Doing so distributes more force on the calf muscles to do more work. Another thing to note is when running uphill, increased load demands are seen. This means that there is increased usage of the muscles, particularly around the hip when going uphill. This in turn also increases energy expenditure. Next, we can look at the torso. It may seem like it is bent forward, but actually the whole body is leaning forward. Having an increased forward lean of the body is more typically seen as you go uphill. Now, as for arm swing, there's quite a bit of gray area. Theoretically, if you take shorter, quicker steps, you will have a smaller arm swing. However, on the other end, you also have to keep into account that more force is reduced from the legs, so that would technically increase arm swing. In this specific case, there does not seem to be a unique difference in arm swing compared to if you were on level ground at this pace. And those are a few key differences seen as you run uphill. I hope you guys found this helpful in starting to understand uphill running and how it affects the way you run. And as always, thank you for watching.